So, welcome back to Tales of Horizon. And right now, let's see if we skipped everything. Maybe we have another talk. I have no idea how it's counting.
I think I'll read my book a little more.
That looks nice. Oh, we can talk with Kisara.
Thinking some more about how to realize your ideals?
No. Actually, I've been trying not to obsess about it as much as before. I find when I think too much about my ideals, I get hung up on the reality of things and lose sight of what's really important. I know what it's like to go hungry, to lose your family. That should be reason enough to fight for a better society, so nobody else has to. Sorry about that.
Even thinking about things will make you hungry after a while. You wait here. I'll go whip something up for you.
Thanks for the food.
What's so funny?
Nothing. Just impressed at how good of a cook you've become.
Well, we've been on this journey for a while now, so I've had more than a few opportunities to hone my skills.
Yeah, and now I have a good meal in me. There's a simple kind of happiness that comes with that, you know? One that's more powerful and convincing than complicated logic can be.
That reminds me of something Law said, about how talking too much doesn't put food in people's stomachs.
That sounds like Law. But it's true nonetheless. When you get down to it, all you really need is enough food to keep you full and to be surrounded by people you love. Everything else comes second.
Speaking of people you love, I haven't heard you talk about Miguel much lately.
Wow, okay. Way to make me feel like the worst sister ever. But you're right, I haven't. If I'm honest, I think it's because I finally found other people I love just as much. Whatever kind of society we end up having after this, it needs to be a place where I know you all can be happy. That's my starting point for now. See you tomorrow.
One or two more times.
Let's stay safe today.
But it's very nice. And I would really like to get Doaline and Kisara together. There. I hate that so much, the traveling here.
That was quite the little adventure we went on.
Nope, was it not? And we need a little bit more talking, and then we get this achievement.
Something feels odd here. Be on your guard.
Okay. Last one, I hope. Okay, we should save here. Let's see. Okay, it looks like a baby time and a code.
Humans, here of all places.
Is he floating?
That's not a person. He's more like a mass of astral energy.
That sounds a lot like a great astral spirit.
How predictable, applying simple-minded molds to others.
I doubt he's a great astral spirit, but there is something alien about him.
If anything, you're alien to your own realm. You feign comfort with fate, all the while bearing claws at destiny. You remind me of a certain race. A race that struggles even as they destroy multitudes of worlds. worlds that devour multitudes of energy. Disgraceful, all of it.
Sounds like someone has it in for us.
Say, there's supposed to be 6 keys, right?
And this is the 6th area. This must be our last stop.
Be careful. This one's not like the others we've run into.
You know, Edna mentioned being invited here. I'd figured it was the researchers doing, but what if there was something else in play?
You think this guy's behind it all?
That's anyone's presumption. Somehow I doubt he'd give us a straight answer if we asked.
I'll give you the courtesy of my name. I am the great spirit Chronos, ruler of time and space. And now I shall demonstrate my power.
Here it comes!
Wow.
I've never felt power so potent before. It feels like I'll be crushed by its force.
We didn't come all this way just to lose now.
Luckily, we've got power of our own. Determination.
I'll smash you! Double demon fang!
Law, do your best. I must really fast looking that I have the best things on. Ah. Good, very fast looking that they have the best on. Okay, that is good. Law and special. And she has the best on, okay.
I'm nearly done for. I owe you one. Double demon fang!
It's in the soil.
Let's try harder! Enough!
As long he is attacking me. Oh. Whoa. Healing? Hello.
Then tonight's meal is on you. Good job.
Can someone heal me? Bye.
Where are you going?
Good. Then we are killing the time. Come on.
Take this!
I'll bear that in mind.
Try harder!
Come on. Bam, bam. And strongest. Good. A little bit of damage into the... He's nearly the first. Energy is gone. Good. Oh. Good.
Not today! Don't let it go to your hair!
Now, finally we have break him. Oh. Now get this. Good.
This one's all mine!
Goes good so far. Yes, Dorlin. Come on.
You picked the wrong fight! Got a bad feeling about this.
Well, knowing you guys.
We have to stop it, whatever it takes.
face! Now you see what I can do!
It's time to draw close the curtain. The tragedy of your life has reached its end.
Far enough! Chrono erosion! Heal my weary companion! He's being shot at! No way!
He's going to annihilate everything!
A power beyond mortal understanding.
Well, I cannot go out of that.
In a bind? Don't suffer in silence.
Can I please get a little bit of healing? We have more than enough power here.
Prepare to be judged. Prepare to be judged. No, can't end here.
Don't leave me!
In your hands now.
Cut through.
Not done yet!
What just happened?
Is this another of his powers?
I have bottle for Doaline. Oh, I'm dead again. Thank you, Shion, for not healing me.
Glacial Fire! Piercing you!
In your hands now.
I'll bring you back from death to bit!
Oh, come on. Oh.
Not done yet.
My pride was my downfall.
Bow before me.
Resurrection!
Shall not be
I'll bring you back from death to bit!
Try harder.
Have we everything back together? Come on.
Prepare to be judged. Do without this.
Don't give up!
How about this? Be gone.
Ah, why he can't do that?
I'll bring you back from death to bit!
Bestow thy mystic mercy. Very certain.
Thank you, so honey.
I only did
Sure.
what the other
I think you're nicer than you let on.
No further.
Bestow thy mystic mercy.
Magic is
Come on.
Heal my weary companion.
Good, finally. Come on.
a chain between heaven and earth.
See what I can do.
Prepare to be judged. You may be strong, but I'll never back down. How about this?
I don't even know the word defeat.
Be gone.
Can't be happening. What was I thinking? Hold on to your art.
Know your
Here I
place.
come.
Doal.
I'll bring you back from death. I hope this medicine works. The waters of creation.
Bow before me.
Bring you back from death to bit. Sleep now. Here's a healing art.
Good.
First aid.
Prepare to be judged.
Blah blah blah.
Bow before me.
Good.
So now you're getting serious? For me. Demon Fang.
Denied.
Flame inside me. Yours to be let free.
And I will use one to get Doaline back on track.
You picked the wrong fight. It's time to draw close the curtain. The tragedy of your life has reached its end.
Merciful mind.
Chrono erosion.
Dividing. Now for some
Come on.
Can't get
out of this! Prepare to be judged! Enough!
No!
Sloppy! Stay away from my friends! Be gone! This isn't...
First we need to get Shion. Then go their way.
To be
All the power
judged!
of my healing art.
Must get him.
I'll bring you back from death's abyss. I can't.
Prepare to be judged!
God, give me the heavy treatment. Fine. Come on. Where? Here's the hammer. Come on.
Prepare to be judged!
No!
Enough! Worthless! How about this? Be gone!
I let my guard down.
You pay for that!
Look sharp!
Yes! Finally! Yes, we got him!
What quaint arts you use.
He's healing?
Not quite. I turned back time, to be precise.
You really do control time and space. Was this place something you made?
It was not I who made it, nor was it Origin or Maxwell. So there's a world unrelated to the three primordial great spirits.
Primordial? Do you mean to tell us you have the power to create worlds?
You may make of me what you will.
Another great spirit and another fine mess. I strongly recommend that research into doorways through time and space should be strictly forbidden.
But what are rules to a species that insists on ignoring history's lessons? The people of your realm will learn of this place, and they will use it to rob and exploit other worlds.
That's...
They are driven by pure desire. They fob off their burdens on others, all without reflecting upon what comes of it.
To hell with this. We've torn down every barrier in front of us, but we know better than to call it good there. We'll build a world where people can coexist and walk hand in hand, and we won't give up until we do.
Yeah, we're ready to put in the work to change.
I'll make sure this research gets called off. You have my word on that.
I suppose this is another trait that your species shares. I will remain here for a time. See to it that this absurd research is ended.
All right, Chronos. We understand.
And know this. If anyone attempts to abuse the Gateway, to interfere with our world, I will cast them into the time-space rift, where they will wander the void forevermore.
No arguments here, pal.
We'll see to it that that never happens. You'll see, from up there on your throne. I'll do everything I can with this power.
Make us
Let's
proud,
see.
Alphen.
Yeah, we're counting on you.
I guess I am too. A little.
What we got? Okay. That means we have finally entered. But I don't know if we can enter that after that, because must train here. That is the best training area you can have. I will save up before we are ending the quest line.
Finally. If only we could have flown with the wind to get here faster.
But we must see.
This place is rather gloomy.
Why don't you lighten the mood for us while we're here then?
I'll see what I can do.
So, in the worst case, I might create a new save file here. Let's see. The guests are all the gate keys. Thank you. I done me great service. Wasn't like you are described, I thought. Wasn't it? How so? Run into people from other worlds there. Perhaps they catched up the worlds. The moment of segment friends and connection. Fascination. Fascination is not the word I was used. We create a problem for them, and then there might be a connection, even more dangerous worlds. I think should call the researcher. I agree, this guy should better be off close. The other side of the scale holds snipes of each world. They should be returned to normal as the astral energy were divine. Wait, the astral energy is divine? Taking control, measurement, and read disappear of astral energy in the area. It should be stabilized once designed match outside level. The gate will unable to sustain itself, and it will the mist fade away. The vision from the other time and space. If they acquire your currency, I said visit while you can. They attire different standards than our own. No, I need to be fine-tuning to ensure that the time-space separation occurs slowly as possible. The last time we did want for student breakaway to leave the rift in. Now there is a scarce. This point won't happen overnight. I should add. I think it take a longer while. Really, I should be sliving the while a little longer together. The white ears too. It's mean. You are free to use the key and come and go as you please. Ooh. And the next achievement done. How many levels we are need? Oh, we have talking again.
I don't know what all this gate and key stuff is about, but you've got to be a little crazy to do research inside a Zoogl's stomach.
I don't care what he gets up to on his own time. I'm just glad nothing crazy came out of all that in the end.
He was trying to bridge together dimensions. That in itself is rather ludicrous, I would argue.
Still, Eisen, was it? It seemed like that was the first he'd seen of his sister all grown up. In that respect, I'm glad it worked out for him.
Everything has a silver lining if you look hard enough. Doesn't change the fact that his little experiment was real dangerous.
Look at it from his perspective. I know if I got to see family I thought I never would again, that'd make me really happy too.
Truth be told, I'm with Kisara on this. The ability to see those that you're afraid you've lost, even one more time. I hope it works out for them.
There was also that Chronos guy we met at the end. Rather less charming. What do you think his deal was?
Yeah, he had those weird ears sticking out.
It's impossible to say whether he's like us or not. However, if we're to judge by his strength and appearance, he is clearly no ordinary being.
And what he said to Shion was just... that was so awful.
He most likely has his reasons for believing in what he does, even if they come from a very different place than what we ourselves know.
He didn't seem to be too harsh on anybody who wasn't human, though.
Ooh.
It was all so strange. I wonder if we'll ever get to meet anybody else from other dimensions.
Who can say? If we do, I pray it will be somebody more friendly. I can only fight every newcomer that we meet for so long. It'd be nice to get a surprise ally every once in a while.
Ah, more.
It's amazing, isn't it? We've been all over Dahna on this journey. Is there anywhere we haven't visited at this point?
Who knows?
I'm being serious.
We're talking about a whole planet here. Isn't it more exciting to just assume there are places we haven't seen yet?
I picked the wrong guy to ask. What about you, Alphen? What do you think?
That's a good question. I figure we visited just about every place civilization has set its eyes on.
So is there anything left for us to see?
That I couldn't say. We are talking about seeing an entire planet.
Yeah, I guess so.
This journey has proven just how little I truly knew our world. There is always more to learn. To assume otherwise would be the height of conceit.
There might well be places that we still haven't discovered yet. And if you ask me, I think that's perfectly fine.
Me too. We don't need to know every inch of Dahna to fulfill our mission. Besides, I think there's something romantic about there still being mysteries out there.
I'd say it's part of the fun to imagine whether we'll be the first to uncover those mysteries. Maybe even now there are other explorers who will shed a light in the darkest places.
True! I guess the world's bigger than any of us will ever really realize.
You know, I was just saying the same thing as Alphen. Why does she listen to him and not me?
Sounds like you've still got a lot to learn about the mysteries of a woman's heart as well.
Okay. Now, before we are going somewhere else, or before we end that, oh, there's something here. But there's only one traveling way. Okay, we will go there really fast. After we...
That was quite the little adventure we went on.
Our life bottles got a little bit down. I think I will stack on 5. Wait, we must make 2 fights. I think 20 more. No.
You can never be too prepared. But did we have to spend so much?
Okay, we have one more talking, so we must go. Or something important there. Let's go. Yeah. I was thinking he is a bigger enemy. Maybe we were strong enough. I was working on the equip. And I have learned my mistakes. Yeah, even I made mistakes. The achievement with the weapon is that we are crafting nearly every weapon in existence. And that is different what I was thinking. I was thinking, we must make 100 from one sword. Don't matter what, we are making 200 times. Would be nice when there are more talking here.
Hey, she's pretty cute.
Who are you looking at? Quit gawking and let's go.
Ow!
By every woman in the world. He's looking around and trying to talk to her. I don't want to read all the stuff here. But we are nearly there. Okay. Here was the adventure beginning on this here, but we want to have to check all the people here.
Hey, Alphen. What do you think of that chick over there?
Doesn't look like she really works out.
I'm not talking about her muscles, you dummy!
Ah. Only 3 strawberries, but... Huh? Ah, that was with the Lord support. Okay. That don't matter. Here's someone. I don't know if I get achievement, but it's talking with the characters. Let's see. And there. I don't know why it's showing up that mark there. Was the ship marked? I have no idea on this time. It's for the ship. Okay. That was really dumb from me. Okay. That is only for the ship. Okay. Yeah. With that, I thank you for watching. I hope you have a wonderful day. And don't forget to subscribe, like, leave a comment, and I will see you on the next one.